don't think anyone is going to show up. This is not quite my usual live time. I don't have a usual live time. I think it was like Monday night and then Tuesday afternoon was always the usual, and then sometimes Friday afternoon. But man, we need to get a consistent schedule. It's really hard now until we get to like a permanent house or until we figure out what's going on. But yeah, I need to try and figure out a better time to stream, or like good times to stream when people can actually hang out and show up. I didn't really set too long to promote this. I think it also dropped, what, a good 2 hours after my last video, but the last video was just kind of a reaction from something, from last night anyway. So hopefully the notifications will go out. I don't know, I always get kind of nervous that the notifications don't go out. So hello, Stone Loki! Yeah, maybe I should have titled this a makeup stream for the 10,000 sub special for, like, all the UK people. I don't know. I was thinking about doing that, like I did with the, what was it, the 8,000 sub celebration. So, yeah. Notifications actually did their job for once. Awesome! I hope they did. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I know, let's see. I think Trek Yards was live 2 hours ago. I don't think anyone else is live right now. I hope not. Alan Sparks, my afternoon just got markedly better. Hi there. Well, hello. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, a lot of me wanting to stream was just to kind of cheer myself up a little. I'm kind of panicked about not really being able to afford to live out here, and there's not really any option. So there's not really any choice. It's like spend a lot of money to go back to Wisconsin and be miserable, or what, So that's kind of, I'm in a rock and a hard place now. So I don't know what to do. So figure, well, I'll stream. I'll work. That's what I do. I go and stream. So, Big British Hat Vamp in the house. Well, hello, DJ D Show. And hello, Linda and Ryan Krause. Hi from Baltimore. Well, welcome. I know it's a couple hours earlier. So it's actually 3 Central Time. So that would be, what, it's like 9 in the UK. So it's not too late in the UK, right? Lay it on us. We'll get you happy. I hope so. I don't know. It's kind of stressful. And, like housing is so expensive. It's kind of nuts. Oh, it looks like Trek Yards is going to go live again. Well, they were just live. They don't need to go live twice in a row. Spock smiles or smirks in the new trailer. Yeah, see, that I've actually been doing. I did talk a little bit about this on my stream last night and in the video about Spock smiling. So we can talk about that if you guys want. And hello, Philip A. Demick. I appreciate the clinking of glasses and stuff. No, it's so, It's weird. Like, all I need really is a place to set up my computer, and then I'm fine. It doesn't even need to be, like, a big room, just a place for all that. So there's a house that we looked at that's, I don't know. It could work. It's just in kind of a crappy neighborhood, because that's all we can afford. Yeah, and it could work. The problem is, like, well, there's a few problems. It's like, I didn't anticipate needing, like, all of the tax stuff, so that's still on the truck, that's still in, like, the storage, so pretty much anything I need that would be useful. Time is of the essence, which is really stressful, because apparently next year, once the new year rolls around, they're going to raise interest rates again, so that's going to suck. Yeah. Find a rich YouTube roommate with benefits. Yeah, who's a rich YouTuber? That's the thing. Like, YouTubers don't make a lot of money. That anytime anybody makes any money on YouTube, you gotta remember that, like, YouTube takes 30% of that, and it's not consistent. And January ad revenue goes in the toilet, which is fine, because, like, 90% of my revenue, probably 99% of my revenue anyway, is, like, from super chats. So that's at least the plus. So I'm not going to get hit so bad as a lot of the channels who just rely on ad revenue. But yeah. Hello, Nathan Norman. 10 p.m. in Amsterdam. Awesome. Good luck with things and cheers. Well, thank you so much. Amsterdam would be fun. Amsterdam, I imagine, is really, really expensive too. Working on setting up a phone farm. Mage Grey Wolf. What is a phone farm? When someone finds a way to make money on YouTube, YouTube finds a way to prevent it. I know, and you would think that with YouTube taking such a huge cut, it's beneficial to them too, and it's just not. Like, they just don't care. They don't want to promote you. They want to demonetize you anytime you say something that they disagree with. I had NPC in a title of a video, and that got demonetized from yesterday. So, sure, all the, I got like thousands and thousands of views. I think they just The bot got it. The bot got it for soft monetization. They didn't even review it. Hello, Pogo's Place. A few years ago, I had the option of a big house, crappy neighborhood, or condo, very nice resort. Took the condo. Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, it's going to be a small house in a crappy neighborhood, or a smaller condo in an even crappier neighborhood. So that's kind of where we are money-wise, is no matter what, it's going to be shitty and congested, and you're going to have a lot of people living on top of each other who don't get along very well. So that's the issue I'm at. That's the issue where we are. Like, no matter what, it's like take the big house and or like figure out if you know, I can even get a loan for a house. That's the other thing. So I'm kind of fucked. Like, no matter what. And it's, yeah. Lily Crystal. Rob from Comics Explained in Denver. He vapes though. I don't know who that is. And I don't know what Comics Explained is. And hello, Shaq3666. Hello, Mecha. One good afternoon. Hopefully it's a good afternoon. Hello, Mecha, and hello, fellow Harpy Horde. Hello, unknown user. Hello, John Young. Well, thank you. I live on the beach, but it's not exactly a 5-star complex. Harpicus McDermington. Yeah, and see, I'm kind of at the point where I don't know if we can get, like, a loan, even, because every little thing, it's just, like, I have to wait and get my YouTube tax stuff from last year, which is, I didn't really think that I would need that. I figured, oh, okay, I'll get an apartment once I'm out here. No problem. I didn't think... So like, all the tax stuff is packed away in boxes, so I'm waiting on YouTube stuff. I'm waiting on other tax stuff. I'm waiting... And they don't want to just give it to you. They want to use, like, snail mail. Well, YouTube, I can at least get my YouTube money from that, or my YouTube tax. But that's not going to be enough to, like, bother. It wasn't even enough to file, so... I don't know. You're looking to buy, rental not an option. It's the same price. It's cheaper to buy than it is to rent in this economy, you know? It is cheaper to buy because Colorado is so freaking expensive. Like, it's, yeah, there's, you have to go through the same hoops to rent an apartment too. So by the time you're throwing away, you know, $1,100 a month on an apartment, you might as well be throwing away $1,300 on a mortgage, right? Which, you know, that's more than I even make on YouTube a month, so that's more than I make a period in a month. So that's why, you know, you gotta, like, load up with other people. And there's a bunch of reward app sites. You buy a bunch of phones and run them all. Will 100 phone people average 300 or 400? Some of them reported around making 1,800. That's a phone farm. Oh, see, I have no idea what that is. That sounds like a bunch of time that I just don't have. And yes, hello, Mr. Twisted. I had 2 stepkids move home after we moved, so we're on top of each other. And that's the thing. Like, I need, no matter what, I need, like, a place to put my desk so I'm not on top of people. And then my mother has her whole house full of stuff. I don't want to put her out. So, you know, if we have, like, a couple bedrooms for her, sharing the kitchen probably won't be a huge thing because I didn't really have any kitchen, so to speak, in my old place. So... How about Streamlabs? You get that sooner? Yeah, Streamlabs, absolutely. Well, I'm not, like, I don't want to be begging for money on here. I'm just kind of trying not to think about being stressed about stuff. And it's not working. So I gotta, like, figure out what, you know, maybe I can be angry about something. Maybe we'll be angry about Star Trek or something. But yeah, Streamlabs, I just have instant access to anything. But that's the thing with Streamlabs, though, is that, like, I don't know. Maybe they do tax you. I have no idea. If you're looking at opening a legal dispensary, who has that kind of money? I don't have money to shop at a dispensary. like I can't. There's no way in hell I can open a small business for anything. I don't have business experience. I don't have, like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So be mad about She-Ra. I know. I'll be mad about She-Ra and pretty much every other stupid ass cartoon series that they have out there. Maybe the apps run passively. You have to check that they're still running. Who has time to do that? Who has time to go? I don't have time to play the app games that I want to play. Andre Cannon, I actually caught a live chat. I picked a great day to get off work early. Oh, thank you so much, Frag Minion. $5 through Streamlabs. Bucks for relieving the moving sucks balls blues. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it, Frag Minion. You guys don't have to. I'm not, like, here begging for money. I'm just trying to not be stressed out about stuff. And I think a lot of what you guys show up to the channel for is just, like, my own personal life stuff too. So I don't know. Yeah, I am in the temporary spot, but Amsterdam's a property bubble. We are the decent country in the EU, and I'm used to Canada. It took 5 years to find a place to rent. I believe it. Damn, L cars not working very well today. I don't think I have any L cars, do I? I don't think I have them. Whatever happened to Thundercats? The Thundercats roar thing just looked terrible. That they did that before I had my content switch over. I'm angry about Thundercats roar than She-Ra. Well, Thundercats roar looks stupid too. I can use to go to the nearest park and work on a cheap secondhand Rocky Mountain High. Yeah, that costs gas though to go to anywhere. Hello, Aster Jaden. Moving is one of the most stressful things you can do. Absolutely, moving is very stressful, and when you start dealing with people who like flip out over every little thing or want to run away every time something gets tough, it's frustrating to say the least. Like, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I can't fix anything. I don't have the ability to make anything better. So that's the problem. So no one has heard a word about Thundercat Roar since the promo got so many dislikes. It may be canceled. I hope so. I hope so. That looks stupid. I mean, the original Thundercats wasn't very good either, though. Hello, Todd Andrew Barnett. They really need to stop rebooting these classic properties. Yes. At least She-Ra had some potential. I don't think the new She-Ra had any potential. I don't think it had any reason to exist. No matter... I mean, I guess they could have made it halfway decent if they had given a crap about it. But man, like... There's no reason. We already have one. There's no reason for them to reboot She-Ra. There's no reason for them to reboot anything. Oh, holy crap. Thank you so much, Lee Crystal. $20 to Streamlabs hanging there, Mecha. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys, like... I don't know what to say. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, here I'm like trying to not be sniffly and sad and stuff. Megan didn't love the OG Thundercats. My heart just died a little. I liked it as a kid. I went back and tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it because it's very much one of those shows that you kind of need to be a little kid to watch, you know? Did a great job of Voltron. I think I've heard that the people who like Voltron, that they do like the new Voltron. How bad does a show like New She-Ra have to be for Mattel not to support it? That's another thing. I don't think Mattel is even making any merchandise for it. We consider applying for an FDA loan. It's subsidized, so you can get pre-approved and know your limit. I wouldn't know how to do that. I wouldn't know how to do that. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. So if there's any information, you can like tweet at me or email or something. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Can it be with no money to give to anybody? That's the thing. I need to have like any bit of money I have needs to go towards the mortgage for the next year. So I wouldn't even know how to do that. I still watch Thundercats, Mage Grey Wolf. Yeah, it's all about the almighty dollar. I know. Yeah, as a kid, the only show I watched more and toys I had more was more of the Thundercats was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See, I was a girl. I didn't get into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. By the time Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was on, I was into like horror movies. So I don't have any love for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they already did a reboot of Thundercats in 2011. Everyone seems to have forgotten about it. They did. See, and that's the thing with Thundercats, though. I did go back and try and watch an episode as an adult, and it just was not good. As a kid, yeah, it's fine. But that's the thing. I mean, they were still... And I think that's what people kind of confuse what I'm saying. Like, I had some asshole on Twitter about the new She-Ra. He kept saying, well, show me an example of where the original She-Ra was good. Like, no, that's not the point. I'm not having this argument with you. Oh, just show me an example. Show me a clip. That's not what we're arguing about. We're arguing the fact that the new She-Ra doesn't need to exist, nor does it need to look like shit. If they're going to bother rebooting it, why don't they make it look better? That's the thing. You already have one kind of crummy animated thing with Filmation. Why do you need another crummy animated thing with DreamWorks name attached to it that looks like a bunch of trans characters and gay kids and just token whiny bratty princesses and participation award generation morality, moral lessons? Yeah, that's just stupid. It's pretty much what it is. Let's see if I can dig up which thing. And hello, Sith Lord Skywalker. Hello, Clown Shark. I made a He-Man figures from Mattel Super 7, showed a She-Ra figure, Pronto from the new series. It has very little articulation. It does. It's terrible. It's terrible. Like, I've seen a couple of the toys from the new one. It looked like they were Comic-Con exclusives. They're on clearance on 3 months in Toys R Us. I believe it. The new Bumblebee movie looks amazing, legit cartoon fare. It looks like a remake of the Herbie, like the Love Bug franchise. I don't know. I wasn't really into Transformers either that much as a kid. I liked Hot Wheels. I did have a lot of my cousin's Hot Wheels. I was not like I didn't have all the Transformers. I think I had a couple. I might have had a GoBot. I think the only Transformers I had that were like actual legit Transformers were from Wendy's Kids Meal Toys. But I was also a girl in the 80s, so I didn't really play a lot with the boy stuff. I had like I think I had, what did I have? I had Care Bears and I had the My Little Ponies. Sorry, it's heard. Trying to stay positive, random to the season to be jolly. I hate Christmas so much. You guys have no idea how much I hate Christmas. I worked for a decade straight retail. Like, I worked 2 different retail jobs, one Christmas, one Black Friday, where I had to go in at like 5 a.m. one day or one store, and then I stayed 7 hours at that, and then I changed in the bathroom at the other job just to stay there until like 10 at night on another store Black Friday. Yeah, I hate Christmas so much. I hate Christmas so much. Hot Wheels leading the way. I had Matchbox cars and Smurfs. Oh, I had a lot of Smurfs, too. I did have some Matchbox. I preferred Hot Wheels, I think. It depended on what it was. It just depended on which thing it was. It's early morning in ours right now. It's 5:30 or 5:20 a.m. Awesome. Where are you this 5:20? Is that like Australia? It's the season for heavy alcohol consumption. It's expensive, though. Everything's so expensive. My little sister was always playing with my toys instead of her Barbies. See, I didn't have siblings. At least I didn't have siblings. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Okay. So that's like probably similar time zone to like all the far east. Retail can kiss my booty. Oh my god, retail was horrible. Retail sucked so bad. I worked 5 years straight overnight shift manager, and I was stabbed on the job. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Clown Shark. Yeah, my worst retail experience probably wasn't even getting held up at GameStop at gunpoint. I mean, I don't think that was even the worst. I think probably some of the worst ones were like working Sears, trying to do their stupid sales, and it was like before they switched over some of the labor laws, where you would come in at like 5 in the morning and you wouldn't leave until like 5 in the afternoon. And they didn't care as long as you didn't go over 40 hours that week. It sucked. You know, you didn't get time and a half or anything, but you were there for like 12 hours almost. And it sucked. It really sucked. So I think that was even worse than like... I think Sears was even worse than getting held at gunpoint at GameStop. I think that was worse. Working retail kills the holidays. If you go shopping on Black Friday, remember that. You're ruining the employees' holidays. I know I am. I had the first original Atari Super Pong. Those are cool. Hello, Lord Charles. Hello again, Mecha. Hello, everyone. I have a dilemma now as Joe Rogan is streaming at the same time. Is he? I don't know when he's streaming. But of course, are you going to get any chat interaction with Joe Rogan? That's the thing. Or any of the other channels that are streaming. If you're there just to kind of watch the streamer, then, you know, that's fine. But if you, like, want the interaction, if you want them to, like, read your comments, then you know who to choose. I got into a fist fight with my managers once, Nathan Norman says. That can happen. Some of those managers are just trashy people. Some of them are just terrible. Ever into G.I. Joe? No. I was a girl. I really didn't get into G.I. Joes. Hello, Inkwell. What did I miss? Not much. Just me complaining about the housing situation and there not being any. And, yeah. Anything that there is like super expensive or really trashy. Actually, the house that we looked at today was nice on the inside. It needs paint. It's like all dark purple and gray. It has like a master bedroom and like a little bedroom off the side for like an office, and then it has like a giant tub in the master bath, 2 sinks. It was actually really nice. But it has like just the grayest purple and turquoise, and oh, it needs paint desperately. And also the outside's in like a really shitty sort of area. Like really shitty and dangerous. Like like women, it looks like the people who would be hanging outside of that neighborhood would be wearing pajama bottoms to Walmart with their dyed blonde hair tied up on top of their head in a little scrunchie. That's what it looks like, everybody there. Everyone else can wait. We are here. We are here. What do you think about the new Nerd's Edge video? I haven't been able to see it. I really haven't been able to see it. We rushed it because of the meetings. I haven't been able to see it. That's the problem. I was out looking at a house, which is like a half an hour away from where I am now, because you gotta like find what you can get. Joe Rogan had Jake the Snake on last week. Oh my god, I do remember Jake the Snake a little bit. I do remember him from the old wrestling days. Basically covers the rights between 1966 and 2005. See, that works. Okay, it's actually a USDA home loan is only available for rural houses. I wonder if that would be available in rural houses. I wonder if that area that we're looking at is rural. Oh, let me send a message here. I don't know. If that is in a rural area, then we might be able to. But still, that's the thing. I mean, we need like all the tax stuff, which is taking for freaking ever to get to, and alright, is Dakota considered rural? I'm sending a message right now. I think Rogan does chat. He probably doesn't. He probably has like 1 million people watching him, so he probably can't talk to his chat. Next Midnight Judge video could be as long as 40 minutes. That works. That works. Anytime. Well, I like the Midnight Edge videos because they actually like do the research and they go into the backstories and stuff. USDA loan. USDA loan. If it is. That's the problem. I don't know if that house we were looking at is in the rural area or what. If it is. Boop. Okay. Hello, Tina BB. I'm lurking. I want to say hello to you and the gang. Just watched your smirking Spock video. Oh, those people. If it's not STD, if it's not the STD asswipes, it's the ones over on Star Wars. I know. Mecha is streaming like a fiend, loving it. Oh, thank you so much, Donald Hudson, for being here. I'm the guy who got them to start covering it, Michael Miller says. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't like touching a lot of the behind-the-scenes rumors of CBS because you have too many shills, and I just don't have time of day to, like, ban all of them. You know, I prefer to do reaction videos. I don't want to be reporting the news because I want my loophole. I want my out, you know. If I kind of report on what a rumor says or an article, then I have my out of like, well, I'm not spreading anything. I didn't say it. I'm reacting to it. So that's why I don't like when I get sent a lot of information. I get sent information. I do get sent some things here and there. I don't always act on it because I have had CBS people come after me for videos where I've released personal information, you know, like their public fucking verified Twitter accounts. I've had that on videos and they've been like, oh no, you can't say that about me. Why? You're an idiot and you can't read. Why can't I say that about you? You know, and I'm not saying it's a certain person on a makeup science fiction channel reality show where they discuss people's makeup. You know, it might be one of those people who I've gotten into it with on Twitter, you know, and there's a couple of names you can choose from, but they just can't read anything, so. Here's one thing, I just pointed in the right direction. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing, though. I don't want that sort of channel. I'm not a news channel. I'm a reaction channel. I'm a rant channel. And I don't want people to ever come to me and say, you gave us the wrong information. It's like, well, I'm reacting to the information. Oh, Hunky Chunky Monkey, thank you so much for the house stuff. No more Migos, young lady. £2 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know, I can't, like, I've driven by, like, 3 Targets and, like, I want Migos. I can't afford them. So I can't even, like, get the Wave 3 Migos. I think there's, like, the Wolfman that I need to get, and then the Bewitched set. I can't get them. I just can't. Hey, rants, right, Kitty? Yeah, sometimes I do rants. We have to demonstrate in front of CBS railing, otherwise Star Trek will remain Dark Trek forever. And that's the thing. I can do a lot more damage by reviewing and reacting than by getting my channel deleted by giving out some information they don't want. So that's kind of my little loophole. If I'm just reacting to stuff and I'm not like reporting and I'm not like actively trying to take them down, I'm just an average viewer who likes Star Trek a lot and hates what they're doing with Discovery. So they really can't come after me so much. I'm a cutie pie channel, thank you. I try. Licked the like, tastes like candy cane today. I don't know why would it taste like candy cane today? I mean, maybe because it's close to Christmas. I hate Christmas though. STD sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. Exactly. You would think that they would know what they're naming their show, right? Champagne all around once Discovery dies. Well, the day Discovery gets canceled, I'm sure we'll do some sort of mega stream across all the channels. You know, we'll probably get on Google Hangouts or something, and everybody will stream, and we'll just have everybody. I mean, maybe we'll set up some sort of a group hangout with everybody, like Midnight's Edge After Dark, and maybe Doomcock, and maybe like all the channels in the community. I don't know. You know, I can give you money if I did not like the stuff you make. Hail Mecha Harpy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are like so amazing. No matter what I do all day and stuff, and no matter what, I still want to like, I don't feel like I'm spending enough time, especially this past week since I've been here in Colorado, right? I don't feel like I'm spending enough time with you guys, and that's where I want to focus my priorities. I want to make videos and content. I have another video I'm probably going to make after the stream to upload either tonight or tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? I also have to rewatch Friday the 13th Part 6 just so it's fresh in my mind because I get to talk to the guy who wrote it and directed it tomorrow. So absolutely check us out. It might be on the main channel tomorrow. I don't know. It might be on the main Midnight's Edge channel. If not, I'll put some links out. If you guys don't have my Twitter, I will put it out on Twitter for sure. I'll probably put it out on the Discord. I'll try and put it out. Maybe I'll make a video announcing where it's going to be tomorrow beforehand. We'll see. Because I know I do have a lot of fans still and viewers from back when I used to play a lot of Friday the 13th, the video game, who might actually be interested in getting a chance to ask the director of Part 6 questions. So I wish I could call in. I don't know if it's going to be a call in. I think it's just going to be a type the questions in chat, and then we can pick some. Jason lives, and now he's got a utility belt. Yes. I think that someone needs to tell the rights holders to Lord of the Rings that the Klingons stole the look of Uruk Hai, something else they plagiarized. Oh god, yeah, that's I think they just get inspired by crap, and they just take whatever they think they can get away with taking, right? At least Enterprise can celebrate not being the worst Star Trek anymore. Doomcock could give the eulogy. He probably will. Barrel Bob, there's no harm in just looking at the Migos. Yeah, and I do need to like put more stuff in the background that's gonna look good temporarily. I mean, I have my monster crunch thing, but that only shows up there. Oh, I have a porg too. We have porgs. We were gonna go live. I swear you're like a reverse psychic. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do this one for more than 2 hours though. I don't know. I might need to go out and do some other stuff. I didn't see you going live on my thing. I see Captain Foley coming back at 4 though. So Captain Foley's gonna come back at 4. I don't know if Samuel's gonna be with him. I hate porgs. I love porgs. They're so cute. Look at his stupid face. Look at his big stupid face, his big stupid eyes. He's all derpy. He's like, oh no. He's so cute. Did the guy ever read Lord of the Rings? And I don't think the guy probably ever read Lord of the Rings. I think he just wanted to complain about something. And I said didn't set it up yet. I hate porgs. They're so cute. They're the face of the capitalist greed. Yeah, and they were the only characters who accidentally had a story arc in The Last Jedi. So that's how come I can take them. Also, don't squeeze the porg. I'm calling PETA a CD horde, it says. It's Rob's Trivia Nights we were going to do early, but no worries. I'm sorry. Yeah, I probably won't stream more than like an hour. Did you watch Doomcock's video about the emergency rumors of CBS meeting? If so, thoughts? This is on yesterday? Yes, I commented on that video. So, here's the thing. There have been rumors coming out down the pipes that I have heard, and I know Tom will probably talk more on this on Midnight's Edge After Dark as well. I have heard that if we hear delays of the new Picard show, that CBS will probably be in trouble. If we hear about delays, extra hiatus, long hiatus stuff, like, oh, well, this show, we're just going to put it on hiatus. We're going to put it on the back burner. We're going to delay it a bit. Then that is going to be that's going to be like kind of a good clue that things are definitely in trouble. But, you know. Oh, I don't think Trek Yards sold out. That's the thing, you guys. I think the misconception about Trek Yards is that I watch them and they do give fair reviews and they do say what's good and what's bad. And they do, when they're on other channels, say that there's a lot more things bad with Discovery than they say on their own channel sometimes. But they also benefit from having good working relationships with CBS. So they get access to models of the ships. So I don't see them as selling out, as more of trying not to piss off people by blanket statements and misspeaking and something like I would do. I would probably just say, oh yeah, everybody involved with Discovery is a fucking idiot, right? And I would piss off everybody involved with Discovery if I were to say something like that. And Trek Yards will never say that. And that's the difference, really. Yeah, Trek Yards tries to keep things neutral with a hopeful bend that will one day get better. Yeah, exactly. They like the STD Enterprise. I think that they just as the ship design itself, I believe that Captain Foley did like it. It's been a while since I've seen his review of it, though. and that's the thing. Had the ship not already existed, it probably would be fine. The problem is we don't need one. We've already got one. So it's so stupid, right? We already have one. I don't know. I don't get it, but I want a next gen animated. Well, we're kind of getting that with the Upper Decker show. I mean, Lower Deck show. Why do they call it these things? Because I'm going to think of it as an Upper Decker. You know, when you take a crap inside somebody's tank and you just kind of leave it there and sit. That's all I'm going to hear in my head now. Why do they do that? Who died? Somebody died. They're saying in the chat. Steven Hillenberg. Who's Steven Hillenberg? I haven't heard. And hello, Tekkaman Blade. Let's see. Psycho Magus says, I don't want a Picard show. I want a show to take place a few decades after Voyager. That's me too. That's me too. Oh, the creator of SpongeBob. Oh, okay. So the creator of SpongeBob died. What I've heard about SpongeBob is that they took a lot of stuff from like, what is it? Ween songs. They took a lot of stuff from Ween songs, which is so weird. He was only 57. That's sad when people so young go. That's really sad. Now I'm reading Upper Decker or a Chicago Sunroof. Ren and Stimpy. Oh, I love Ren and Stimpy. Absolutely love Ren and Stimpy. Enter Moon of Doom says they could try making a series called Space Power Wars where they pit two Star Trek races against each other. You know, anything would be better than what we're getting. I think anything would be better than what we're getting for sure. Someone at Viacom made him watch STD. Oh no. Matthew Goddard says, to me, the STD Enterprise looks more like the Vengeance than the TOS Enterprise. Yeah, and that's one of the problems with the STD Enterprise is it doesn't fit. We already have, and yeah, I get it. It was the 60s. We had different ways of lighting, different materials, different things. And hello, cat. There's a cat. I don't know. I should let him in. Is that Zabu? Zabu. See if it's Zabu even wants in. If you guys want a cat cameo, let me know. Hello, Alex Carby. But yeah, we already have the 60s Star Trek stuff, and I don't want modern stuff to replace the 60s stuff. And that's what it really feels like. It feels like they're just replacing the 60s Star Trek and the aesthetic and, you know, the mini skirts and the hair up in the 60s styles. They're just replacing all of that. with this new crap, and I don't like the new crap. I don't want the new crap. CBS should help help the unanswered question, Borg versus Dominion. Yeah, you think they would, right? But they don't want to. They don't care. What made you love Star Trek and how did it start? Well, I was a little kid growing up on, like, Doctor Who. This is the 80s, like the early 80s. So Doctor Who reruns, Jetsons reruns. I watched Star Wars as a kid. I was just of that generation, right? And, oh, sorry, Michael Miller, if you got timed out, it might have been from a link. Yeah, I can't, the links will get deleted, and Nightbot times people out for 5 seconds. But no,
Excellent!
Oh, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Watching Star Wars and Star Trek is like seeing two kids at a talent show, and all we want for them is to not shit their pants on stage. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right now. Absolutely. They just don't know what they're doing. It is like watching this train wreck of like, oh my god, what are you guys doing with this franchise? And it's true. It is absolutely true. They don't know what they're doing. But, oh, and to answer the question, what got me into Star Wars and Star Trek, or Star Trek specifically, I was like in 2nd grade when The Voyage Home came out, and it looked awesome. I really wanted to see it. I had friends who were really into the science fiction-y stuff. I had a lot of geek friends back in like 2nd grade especially. And yeah, I've been kind of a Star Trek fan ever since. So I'm old. I'm very old. I'm very old. Enderman Doom says, well, from what it sounded like, the main heads of CBS had no idea that Star Trek was being run into the ground. Now they're scrambling to fix the problem. I wouldn't be surprised if they have no idea that they're being run into the ground. I would not be surprised at all. Gotta roll out. Well, thank you for being here, Mr. Twisted. I wish Mr. Roddenberry was still alive. He would never have allowed Star Trek to dystopia. Yeah, that's true. That is true. On May 13th, 2005, These Are the Voyages was broadcast for the first time. That was the last Trek we saw. I think so, too. I think so. I really think so. Because this new stuff just isn't Star Trek. It's not. It's really not Star Trek. Yes, live long and prosper. Thank you so much for being here. The Porg would win. They would just, the assimilated Porg. They do have the little assimilated Porgs. Porgs are so cute, though. I don't see how you guys can hate Porgs. They're adorable. I guess maybe because I'm a girl. That's like saying, I think on the Titanic that we're sinking when the water is up there to their chests. Yes. I don't think they realize how bad it is. I really don't. Trial for the Time Lord was more interesting than recent episodes. Yeah, and I couldn't stand it. It just went on way too long. I remember being kind of frustrated on how long they spent on Trial of the Time Lord. Plus, well, here's the thing, though. I was only watching it every week. They would only air 2 episodes a week on PBS. So to get through, what was it, like 50-some episodes of Trial of the Time Lord, it took like a year. You know, it took like about 37 years. It's still going. They're still airing it, 2 episodes a week. That one of these days they will, probably by the time we actually have space travel, they will finish wrapping up rerunning the Trial of the Time Lord. Trial of the Time Lord sucked at the time. It doesn't suck now. I know. That's true. It doesn't suck now. I would gladly take that over what we have now. And Remove Doom says, also, TNG was what got me into it. Favorite stuff was Q and the Borg. Q is just the perfect godly jester. Yes, absolutely. And the Borg are scary. Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey, give it a guitar and make it play the King Crimson songs. Borg rock. That would be cool. I don't know if they have the fingers. I mean, he's got flippers. He doesn't have fingers. He couldn't like hit the notes. Moonfest was aware. He commissioned Meyer to write alternative pitches because they were going to cancel. Then Kurtzman convinced him to renew. Ugh, yuck. If you have space travel, it's classified. You didn't hear that from me. I'm like probably like 30% convinced that the Stargate is real because it kind of makes sense. It's like, well, yeah, they would release a show saying that the show was a leak to cover up the real Stargate thing. And I mean, it's not like they don't have the Stargate room labeled. They have a door that says Stargate in NORAD if you actually take a tour of NORAD, but need a cat interview. Well, we'll see if I see him. I don't see his little shadow there. I don't see him. What do you think would happen if the Borg maintained their behavior and power from Q, who and the best of both from Q, who and the best of both worlds? I think we would have had to ride our way out of it. No, we would probably been screwed. We probably would have been screwed. I don't know. I don't know though. It's kind of hard to tell. I think they would have had to make some sort of technology in advance. I think we would have had to the Federation would have had to figure out ways to combat the Borg early, but I don't know. Never watch old anime? No, I'm not a fan of anime. I've seen hentai and stuff, but not really an anime person. I've heard rumors of another Stargate series to be announced soon. I think another Stargate series might be announced soon. That's kind of why they did Stargate Origins, was so they had a little bit to kind of test the water. First contact and Voyager wouldn't have happened without a lot of plot armor. True. The Borg always sounded like dumber Cybermen to me, kind of. They were kind of like Cybermen quite a bit. Ray Bankman, seriously, I saw the video of young Chris Chinball in 1986 as that douchebag Whovian, and never have I seriously wanted to punch someone in the face that much. What happened to Chinballs? What was he on? Did I miss something with Chinballs? I might have missed it. Your red hair, by the way. Thank you. It's so dark you can't really see it, so it looks very washed out and pink in this sort of angle. But yeah, if I had actual lighting, that's one of the things. I don't want to have to buy a lamp until we move, but I'm old enough to remember young Chinballs on TV. He was a spotty face, huge glasses, grease ball. What was he on? Was he like an actor? What do you mean? What was he on? I don't remember hearing about him. It's good to see a regular fan on TV telling Pippin, Jane, Doctor Who sucked. Oh no. Mog says, I just watched your Smiling Spock video and I am charging STD with crimes against humanity. Yeah, I did a live reaction to that last night, and that's kind of what that video was clipped from, or part of it. There's a little bit more in the full live stream from last night. He was on a show in the 80s complaining about Trial of a Time Lord. Oh, Chinball was? God, that's bad. Tia BB's laughing. I hope I never meet him because I know I'd call him Chinballs and think I said his name right. I can't say Chibnall. It just doesn't work in my mouth. Chinballs flows so much better. He was on a Saturday morning kids show. Okay. So Jodie is so loyal to Chinball. He's a good showrunner and would make her shine, not magnify her flaws as an actress. Yeah, I don't like all those weird faces she makes. That's the one thing. I could just take a compilation of all the derpy faces and expressions, all of her. I can't even do it. All of her just weird expressions. I don't know why they do that. What's this about Chinball's Enderman of Doom? Oh, so the new Doctor Who showrunner. I've been reviewing Doctor Who this latest season, and anytime I read an article about this new showrunner, like the main writer, producer, showrunner, I cannot say his name right. It is Chibnall. My mouth doesn't do that. My accent in my mouth, I just can't say Chibnall without stumbling over it. So, and I'm dyslexic too, so I read it as Chinballs because that's like a word that I'm actually familiar with, that I've seen before. Whitaker thinks she's making a TV show for 4-year-olds. Oh no. Saw that too. A teenage Chinball in a nerd suit. Oh no. Bye, Mecha. Thank you for being here, Michael Miller. What if the Borg discovered the prophets? That'd be interesting. I don't think they would understand what to do with them. They would try and assimilate them, and then they'd be there like, how can I not, you're not here. I can't assimilate you. You know, they'd try and shoot them or whatever. I haven't been subscribed long. Do you ever render an opinion on Star Trek Continues? Mog. Okay, I love Star Trek Continues. I personally feel that's canon. That's part of my personal canon. That, you know, everything that happened in Star Trek Continues just happened to the original crew. They just look a little different. You just gotta take off your glasses and squint a little and they're fine. I absolutely love Star Trek Continues, though. It's amazing. Hello, Lone Wolf Cub. I almost said club. Say dyslexia or whatever it is where I fill in words because I don't take a second to read them right. Matthew got it. Said, I don't have her because she's female, or I don't hate her because she's female. I hate the narrative. There's so many actresses who are good or even great they could have cast. Yeah, Olivia Colman. I would have loved her to have been the Doctor. She's even been on a couple of episodes of Doctor Who here and there. She would be great. Absolutely love her. You could have so many amazing women as the Doctor that they just don't use. I don't know. Star continues too. I consider it to be the 4th season. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Borg assimilated the Jem'Hadar. That would be interesting. So the Jem'Hadar are so strong and powerful anyway, right? Look up Doctor Who end of season discussion 1986. It's where the young Chin Balls was on. It's from BBC 1986 edition of Open Air. Oh wow. I gotta see that. Hashtag Dr. Mecha. I don't think I would be a good doctor. I couldn't stumble through the line. I couldn't run that much. I'd be out of breath. I'd be like, can we just get a Segway and scoot? I don't know. That's what YouTube harpies do. What do we do? Probably get better ratings than STD and probably be cheaper. Possibly. Star Trek Continues is an obvious labor of love. STD is an obvious abortion. Oh, yeah. Rumor now being reported Avengers 4 trailer drops tomorrow. Ooh, so I'm going to have to do a trailer reaction or something to that probably, right? I think we'll have to do that, huh? Alright, I'm going to copy and paste this whole thing. And I'm gonna do that search for young Chin Balls. That's going to be fun. I should do a reaction to that. That'd be fun, too. Oh my god, he's right there. He's right there. 7 minutes. We could totally do a reaction to that. Which Star Wars race or empire do you think would stand the best chance against a full-scale Borg invasion? I assume it's the entire collective. Would stand a chance. God, it'd have to be somebody smart. I mean, the Romulans would probably have a decent chance because they're kind of like a combination of Klingons and Vulcans in a lot of ways. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what other races out there are actually really, really good. I mean, probably maybe the changelings might actually stand a chance. The changelings or the prophets. It's got to be some race that can't quite be assimilated. I don't think they could assimilate a changeling. Am I wrong? Could they okay, so could the Borg assimilate a changeling? The Dominion? Yeah, do you think that the Borg could assimilate one, or would the changeling just kind of shapeshift around them? Anytime they would try and grab them, they could just wiggle out of their hands, right? Tholians versus the Borg. The cubes would be caught in the web. Yeah, the Tholians could stand a decent chance. Q race would win in any battle. The Q would win no matter what, but the changelings know the Jem'Hadar, yes. Well, they could assimilate the Jem'Hadar. But the changelings, well, how many changelings were there? Just a couple? There was just a handful, right? Dominion versus Borg, interesting. Why don't they do that? Why don't they do something like that? Like have the Borg go off into the Delta Quadrant. They would never do it. And the Borg assimilate the Tholian web, and the fleeting ships would be super screwed. They ruined the Borg towards the end. They did kind of ruin the Borg. They made them a little too, the Borg Queen versus Janeway. It was kind of interesting, though. And hello, Proper Jeremy. Fuller disgusted. What did Fuller discuss? What about Brie, the one who looks like Leia's ROT Return of the Jedi disguise? Oh, I have a Brie Larson emoji. So for anybody who does have access, it's for sponsors only. There's a little thing next to the super chat button where it says join on YouTube Gaming. It's $4.99 a month, but you get access to the Brie Larson emoji and the NPC emoji and the Derpricorn from the new She-Ra, the Shadow Ships from my favorite show Babylon 5, of course the Brie Larson and the Hail Mecha. Hail Mecha at me as a little robot emoji. And you get your name in green, and you get a picture of my cat Zabu next to your face, or next to your name, his little facey. Breen Larson. The introduction of the Borg Queen was a mistake. I think so too. I think the Borg Queen, they probably could have done better. Bree's awful in Skull Island. I don't remember her in Skull Island. I had to like go back and remember, oh yeah, there was like a chick. I kind of remember there was like a chick in Skull Island. And I watched that in the theater and I liked it. It was a good movie. Tribbles versus Porgs versus Ewoks. Well, I think Ewoks would probably win because they're killer teddy bears and they're adorable. As much as I would love to live on an island filled with Porgs, Ewoks, and Tribbles. That would be wonderful. I would love that. I haven't seen Plank since the last episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy. No, that's Brie Larson. It could also be used for, you know, Michael Burnham, Sonequa Martin Green. It could also be used for, oh, what's his name? Alden Ehrenreich. He also looks very much like this. Have you heard about Article 13? Yeah, I know. I've heard a little bit about it. I don't understand a lot of it. Ewoks are evil. I love Ewoks. They're cute. Breen, my bad. It's been years since I watched Deep Space Nine. No, yeah, the Breen. Oh, God, it's been so long since I watched it too. I remember the Jem'Hadar a little bit more. What do the Breen look like? Now I gotta look it up. Let me look up the Breen. Which ones were the Breen? DS9. Oh, okay. They looked like just they had the helmet. All right, they had the helmet. God, it's been so long since I've seen the Breen. It was an outfit, right? Breen and Doomcock. Yeah, they look like Doomcock. Here, let me put up the image. Here's what the Breen look like. They look like Doomcock. Enderman Dune says, I like Ewoks more than Porgs. Ewoks actually contribute to the plot, unlike Porgs, which are literally a merch ploy. Yeah, they are. They're definitely just a thing to buy. And I do love the Ewoks, too. Are you going to do when are you going to do a video on the Young 86 Chris Chinball reaction video? I don't know, maybe today. I might just make that today after this, or in a little bit, maybe tonight. I have it up, so I'm going to probably do a couple more videos tonight because I want to have something uploaded like in the middle of the night for you guys, so it's up early for the UK. When I release a video at 2 a.m. my time, so now it'd be like 1 a.m. my time, it does really well because it's up for you guys in the UK. Porgs are less annoying. I like Porgs. How many Porgs do I have? Well, I only have one on me. I might have my pen. I have a Porg on a pen. Let's see. I have the pop figure, which is the only pop figure I own. I have 2 different ones that talk, so there's 5. Oh, I have the baby one with the 2 Porg nuggets. Oh, and I have 2 stuffed ones. I have like 10. Oh, and I have the Pez dispenser, so that's 11. And I also have the 2 little action figures, the Black Series. So that's like 13. But that's one package. Yeah, I've spent money on Porgs. Do I have a Lego? I don't have the Lego Porg. I need the Lego Porg too. I need the Lego Porg. I think I made my point by the list of the Porg toys. I know. There's a few of them I don't have. I don't have the Lego one. I don't have the one. There's one with Chewbacca. I don't have that. It got good when Cisco became Captain the Defiant, and when Worf was added as a cast member. Absolutely. Well, Deep Space Nine started out good, though. Cyberporg. Oh, a Cyberporg would be adorable. The Frankie were the best part of Deep Space Nine. Babylon 5's effects were dated, even for the time. Yeah, Babylon 5, okay, I like Babylon 5, even though their effects were cheaper, for sure. They were definitely cheaper. I don't know how dated they were, but yeah, they definitely showed, they definitely looked less pricey. They looked cheaper, for sure. Cisco, if Porgs over on DS9, get these Trouble Birds off my station. they would be Trouble Birds, wouldn't they? Oh, not moist Porgs. Should put the Porg in an empty KFC bucket. Well, I'd have to be able to afford KFC, I think, at this point. KFC's kind of expensive. They're not terrible. I think tonight for dinner is going to be Little Caesars because you get $5 for a pizza. PetSmart has a lot of Star Wars stuff on sale. I think they lost their license. Ooh. Like for pets, like chew toys and stuff. Lex fan here. I haven't seen Lex. Poplars bread with Porgs. Delicious. Oh, Poplars. I love the thin crust pizza at Little Caesars. I just like anything there because they're cheap. They're decent pizza for cheap pizza. So no matter what, they're better than nothing, right? Use the Force, Harry, Dumbledore, Picard. No Lex unsubscribed. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know. It might be okay. I just haven't seen it yet. Tandoori pork. Oh, that would be like Indian food, like a tandoori chicken. Or is that Indian food? That might be like more Moroccan. Tandoori's Moroccan, right? I think. God, I used to watch so many Food Network shows. Lex can seem like soft porn at times. Oh no. Thinking I hear something back there. I wanted for was a CSI Star Trek. Was that so hard investigating lost ships and salvaging them? But alas, it was never meant to be. Why wouldn't they do that? They're giving us every other crap Star Trek in the planet. Why can't they just give us? Yeah, why can't they give us like CSI Star Trek? I must have said CGI. I've had tandoori at Indian restaurants. It is an Indian, okay, because I know there's like the tandoori pot that they cook stuff in. What is tandoori? It's kind of I use it as the name for the pot that they cook stuff in. It's like a earthenware pot. Sorry. My throat's like super dry. I'm sorry. So tandoori. Sorry, I just had like one little tickle in my throat. All right, tandoori images. Tandoori pot. So yeah, it's basically a pot. It's like an earthenware thing. It's a way to cook stuff. I guess they have more electronic ones, right? Oh, that's a tangine I was thinking of. Tangine's another one. Okay, tandoori is Indian. Those are the Moroccan one. That is what the difference is. Did you mean tandoori? Yes, I spelled it wrong. So basically it's like spiced chicken and stuff. That looks actually really good. That was really good. Tangine is the Moroccan dish in the cooking vessel. Thank you. Awesome. I did look it up too. I might as well, right? That looks yummy. Every one of these looks great. Chinese tandoori restaurants. I don't know about the shrimp stuff. I'm not a big shrimp fan. Okay, now that we're all hungry again. Enderman of Doom says the greatest fictional team up: Picard, Gandalf, Professor X, Dumbledore, and Yoda. Attack of the Elders. See, that could work. That could be. That's one of the things they could do, like the Expendables, only with all like the sci-fi franchise people. I don't know why they don't do that, because the licensing for one probably. But wouldn't that be more entertaining than these sort of crappy like reboots and remakes all the time? Just give us like these big giant mashups of universes. Do it like, I mean, they do in video games sometimes. You have like in Soul Calibur, you can fight Yoda against Cervantes, but at least in the 4th game. The 6th game is Geralt the Witcher. Maybe like a Lego Dimensions movie. See, they could do that with Lego. They could absolutely do it with Lego. You're tempting me with food and I'm really hungry. Yeah, Indian food is done well and excellent. Done badly, worse than British cooking stereotype. So I make Japanese curry, but it's basically Indian curry all the time. Best mashup, Lego Dimensions. Voldo for the win. I've been playing, who I've been playing as. I haven't tried Voldo yet. I remember I was not too bad with Talum, actually. I wasn't terrible with Talum or Keelik. You've got 2B for Soul Calibur 4. Or 6. Who's 2B in Soul Calibur 6? Because I just have it on PlayStation. So I have Geralt as the main guy. Oh, from Nier Automata. Is that in PlayStation or is that an Xbox? Because I have the PlayStation. 2B is awesome. Who agrees? See, I haven't played Nier Automata. I don't know. That doesn't look like my type of game. I did get Injustice 2, though, for $5. So... Was there a Galaxy Quest sequel in talks? I don't know. Was there a Galaxy Quest sequel? Maybe. There might have been. What would they do though with Alan Rickman being gone? Because he kind of, I mean, you still have Tim Allen, you still have Sigourney Weaver, but man, Alan Rickman. Lego Dimensions, the Doctor with Doc Brown, with Voldemort, with Supergirl. Yeah, why? I don't know why. Freddy Krueger plus Michael Myers plus Jason plus Pinhead plus Leatherface plus Ash. It would be a fun potential horror mashup. Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't put Ash in there because he's actually a good guy. So if you were doing like a fighting game sort of thing, like a horror, like a Terror Dome sort of game, you could have Ash as one of the fighters. But you would also need, like, Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. You would need Tommy Jarvis. You would need Laurie Strode. So, yeah, you would need all, like, the good guys. And then you could have Ash in. That would be okay. I think they really should make some sort of, you know, instead of just having them in Mortal Kombat, just make the whole fighting game of, like, all of the monsters. Make it good. Make it like Terror Dome, only good. You know, make it in the new engines. I think they really need to do that. They never will because of all the licensing is all over the place, but... Yeah, Ash is a good guy, but he might read from the book and bring in all the others. Oh, like all the Deadites. Yeah, he could. Ash with the Ghostbusters. You could see. I really wish we could do all these mashups. I think that's the type of thing. As a moviegoer, I would be more interested in seeing, you know, like have the Ghostbusters meet up with Ash. I'd be really more interested in seeing like my favorite franchises all in the same sort of movie universe. There's no reason. Disney owns freaking everything. They could probably do it. Yeah, it almost happened. We almost did have, what was it, like Ash versus Freddy versus Jason. I know Tom will know for sure. He's researched so much of the rights, if he's still in chat here. Mortal Kombat had Freddy, Alien, Predator, I think at one point. The Mortal Kombat I have has Freddy for sure. I know they had Jason at one point in like the next year. But I have the Mortal Kombat that has Freddy. I've played maybe a half an hour of it because I'm terrible. So they did a comic of it. Okay, so of the Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. Galaxy Quest sequel with Justin Long as the captain. They could. I mean, Ash and Reggie from Phantasm. See, I would always put Ash with like the good guys, with the heroes. You know, with the Tommy Jarvises, with the final girl sort of people. It was supposed to be the sequel. It was. You know, and that I would kind of love to see that. Yeah, Susan's told the story a couple of times. That's true. And if you guys do watch the Goddesses of Gore horror podcast, we might be changing the title a little bit. We might be tweaking it. So yeah, hopefully you guys definitely check out tomorrow because I need to rewatch Friday the 13th Part 6. And you guys should all watch Friday the 13th Part 6 as well. Because guess who is going to be stopping by for our podcast? The guy who directed that. So, super excited. Tommy McLaughlin we have. Before you correct me in chat, I was just trying to be funny. I'm not being very funny, though. I'm not very funny at all today. I'm trying to keep my mind off of being, like, super stressed out about the movie. You guys definitely did that, so. Yes, Friday the 13th, Voorhees67. Hello, Voorhees67. I will put that out on Twitter, and I'll try and put it out on all of the Discords that I have, too. So if you guys do want to have a chance to talk to Tommy McLaughlin, ask him some questions, we'll be definitely trying to pick you guys out of the comment section. So as you guys know how to like at me here, definitely do that over on Midnight's Edge so I can see it, or at Midnight's Edge, that sort of thing. So that's gonna be exciting. I'm kind of terrified for that one. Like I don't always get scared talking to the big name people, but sometimes I do get scared talking to the big name people. Pepper Jeremy likes Friday the 13th. Awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of gobsmacked. So I do have a good question. I'm gonna tell Tom this before, but I'm not gonna tell you guys, so you guys don't like. I don't know. Or do you guys want to know my question? I don't know. I'll ask Tom it probably. I'll ask him to see if it's okay. You're plenty funny and the giggle. You know, I don't know. Like earlier today, I was like almost on the verge of tears, but you guys definitely really helped cheer me up and just bring me out of that funk. So. Never Hike Alone was great. Did I see Never Hike Alone? I don't think I saw that one. I don't think I saw Never Hike Alone. Is there an improper Jeremy? There is. He's actually Jeremy on Geeks and Gamers. Hello, Danny. Hi, bad girl. I see your hair is red. My hair is a little red. It looks redder if I have like a light on it. So I guess you can sort of see the light of the TV, but. Yeah, if you beat me to it. I'm sorry. I like it. Well, thank you. But yeah, you guys really have helped cheer me up today. Careful, he will call you an NPC sometimes. Masters of Horror, Cigarette Burns is my favorite horror movie. Okay, you think moving is tough? I'm cleaning and rehabbing an apartment after the tenants moved out. They've been there for 25 years. Oh, that's terrible. That's horrible. That was kind of what we ended up doing at the last place I lived. The basement was so loaded full of just junk and crap. And it was very neglected. So, yeah. I wish Disney would do something cool with the other properties they got from Lucas. Want a Maniac Mansion trilogy. They could do that. You were no NPC, just an SJW with the wrong color hair. I'm not an SJW. No. I'm gonna upload today, but family duties call. I know, that really sucks also. I've been trying to upload more videos. I've been trying to do more stuff, and I got really lucky, and like right when I moved here, I had 2 videos that did really, really well last week. My views have been going through the roof. It's kind of awesome. I keep getting just a crap ton of new subs. It's really hard to keep up, so I'm glad that I keep seeing a lot of the people that have been here for months and months, and I see a lot of new names too. So it's kind of, I'm kind of like still getting used to the channel kind of growing at the rate it's grown. I don't know, the last time I had a surge, it was like 1 month and then it dropped. So that was, what, 2 years ago. It's kind of nuts. Last Light is ending the whole IDF run that will reboot soon. Oh no, no reboots. Tom says, I've interviewed 2 Masters of Horror and they're both named Tommy. Is that weird? Yes, it's very weird. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cough with the microphone on. I hope I'm not getting another cold. I felt like I was getting another cold. Everyone is sick. I don't know if I'm sick. I don't think I'm sick. Even though I was sneezing a lot last night. I think I'm just allergic to something, because the house that we looked at had like a very strong fragrance of like either carpet cleaner or some sort of air freshener, and it permeated, and like I can still smell it in my hair a little bit. But Rob has a cold and I'm still sick going on 3 months. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It might be allergies. It might be, I have no idea, but yeah, and Susan's sick. Yeah, get better, Susan. I know she's like really, really sick. So if she's listening. And if not, hopefully you're getting some rest, Susan. Don't be like hanging out on my channel if it's gonna make you sicker. No reboots. What about Back to the Future? It can be amazing. Nope, can't do it. No rebooting Back to the Future. Do not reboot Back to the Future. I haven't really talked about it. But yeah, don't reboot Back to the Future. Hello, Stephanie B. Just driving to say hi. Well, thank you for being here. What's my favorite Star Trek line? Ooh. Alphamar says, what's my favorite Star Trek line? I don't know. Double Dumbass on You is probably one of the best ones. Anything from Star Trek 4. You know, the LDS line. You remember where we parked? Hello computer. Anything. There's so many. Anything in Star Trek 4 is a really great line. Because they're funny. Is it lavender? Is what lavender? It might have been lavender. I don't know. It was some sort of scent or odor. Chemicals. Chemicals always do that for me. I'm really bad with chemicals. I edited the Back to the Future trilogy in chronological order. I still love watching it. Oh, that's awesome. I would absolutely watch it in chronological order. Yes, what does God need with a spaceship? Was it a spaceship or starship? I thought he said starship. I was told there would be no profanity in this live stream. Who told you that? They lied to you. I always say profanity. Always. We usually talk about boobs in this chat, too. Let's reboot Ultraman. No more reboots. Please, no more. The needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many. I thought that was the opposite. That was the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Proper Jeremy does not approve of profanity. Yes, but regular Jeremy cusses too, so... Candyman's getting a reboot quill. No more reboots, no more prequels. Ugh. Reboot quill. That's a new word. It's a reboot prequel. And that's kind of what we got with Star Trek Discovery. Gamepad, just got up from a nap. Did I miss much? Not really. Just me kind of being stressed out about houses, and then I think I got over it a little bit, but a reboot of Outland would be cool. My favorite space western. I haven't seen that one. Oh, Jose Luis Castellanos, thank you so much for the $10 Mexican super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Helped out more next month. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys never have to worry about throwing money at the chat. I mean, I try and hit up everybody in the chat if I can. So it's a lot easier if you guys like at me. You can hit at and then Mecha Random. If you're on a computer, it'll autofill, or just type in like my name. It'll show up on red usually, unless you forget the 42. But yeah. I do try and hit up everybody if I can. And then if I see, like, you guys are adding each other, then I will try and avoid those, because those are usually, like, cross-chat. Outlander's awesome. A must-see. I'll try and see it. I don't know. I need to rewatch Part 6 tonight, so that's definitely happening. Not Star Trek is Crap Trek. The new one is, yeah, Crap Trek. Oh, that new one. Sean Connery and Zardoz. Speaking of bad SF. Sound effects? Or science fiction? Bad science fiction? I haven't seen that either. There's a lot of them I haven't seen. There's a lot of, like, I don't know. Some of the... excuse me. Some of the, like, the really bad science fiction ones I kind of missed. Luckily for me, right? You can't type today. Yeah, that's me every day. I'm not on my normal desk, so I can't really type. Zardoz is nuts and not in a good way. Oh no. I mean, the movie was Sean Connery. Zardoz is weird. Zardoz is amazing. Here's an idea. Make a movie based on the book Robinson Crusoe. I can't remember much about the story. I think they've done that a few times. I think they did recently with, well, I know the Swiss Family Robinson was based on it. What am I rubbing against? Oh, I'm rubbing the chair against my computer. That's what I'm hearing. Zardoz is a hoot. Oh no. Sean Connery and Zardoz makes me feel itchy. Now I gotta look. Oh no, images. Oh, yeah, I would feel itchy here, too. Yeah. Yeah, I can see why. Why? Why is he dressed like this? Why? Just woke up. I'm waiting for my eyes to focus. Don't. We're looking at pictures of Sean Connery and Zardoz. That's not pretty. That is not pretty. Why? Oh my god, and he's got thigh-high boots. How did I miss the thigh? And then the braid. And I don't have words. I don't have words for this. Let me see if I can give you, like, my expressions here. I don't have words for this. Why is he... Poor man. That's what I'm wearing right now. Coincidence. Yes. So... why the braid? Why the gun belt suspenders on the panties? Why is he wearing women's boots? I mean, why is the garter attached to the bottom of the panties, the little short shorts, to show more leg here? Like right here. Why are they attached to the bottom? Just so this hikes up more? And he didn't even color coordinate the boots. Well, no, they're color coordinated with the gun, I suppose. Black matches everything. It matches red. It matches mustache. Why does he have a mustache? Why? Why did they not wax him? I mean... yeah, you don't want that failing. I mean, yes. So I guess that's a gun holster right here. This, I mean, he could have put it in his go-go boots. These are totally women's boots. No wax in the 70s. They could have shaved him. They could have shaved him. It's not a gun holster. All right. I don't know. 0078. Sadly, that was 007. I don't get it. You don't shave 007. Only Sean Connery can rock a banana hammock with suspenders. Yeah. I know what I'm dressing as for next Halloween. Oh, Lord. Yes, the boots are the problem. Well, the boots are women's boots. I watch it at your own risk. Zardoz is like Barbarella and Logan's Run. Oh, no. And both of those are kind of weird. Oh, I might actually be getting a cold. Again. That's a BW07 rat. Why? I don't get it. Yeah, Dayquil. I'll need to. I think I need to drink some more tea. This tea isn't really helping though. It's bad tea. I don't breathe. Well, and laughing makes me cough too. Looks like they said, "What have we got in wardrobe that's never been used?" I don't get it. Why? It made you laugh. What am I looking at? This is Zardoz. This is Sean Connery. Orange soda breaks up stuff in your lungs. No idea why. All right. That makes sense because sometimes they use actual juice. And I know pineapple juice is supposed to. Actually, never seen Zardoz. Me too. Sean Connery's a giant teddy bear. That was awesome. Another movie that we would make with SJW bullshit would be Treasure Island. Remember reading that book? I don't really remember much about Treasure Island, to be fair. No, like I said, they screwed up the leading lady's wardrobe with his, probably because of the ponytail. Yeah, I mean, I could see a woman wearing that. That's definitely... I have seen anime characters in video games wear stuff like that. They would just have that little bit right over their boobs. I don't know. I kind of want those boots, though. Me too. I kind of like the boots. They're little Robin Hood, only they're more thigh-high. Like, Robin Hood boots would kind of have this sort of piece down here a little bit. But these are thigh-high. I'll never look at Sean Connery the same again. Should never go full Zardoz. I saw my Shitska Cinema's review of Zardoz, and it changed my life. I don't know who that is. Now I see Zardoz's name everywhere I go. Oh, Lord. At least we know how it's happening. Or we know how it's hanging, which is something no one wanted to know. Yeah, apparently. I didn't want to know that either. Oh, God, that's bad. They're pirate boots. He just forgot his pants. Yeah, he forgot his pants and his shirt and a hat and a coat. And, This is bad. Why is it so bad? Oh god, they have a how to make the outfit. Seraph, if you're listening, you're going as Zardoz for Halloween this year. I love the Leave Extraordinary Gentleman. Am I the only one? Stephanie B says. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I didn't really love it though. It was okay. It could have been a lot better. Disney could also ruin Moby Dick in the White Whale movie starring Patrick Stewart. I don't think Disney's going to do very well with, like, all of these remakes and reboots. I think enough people are going to go see them, but then they're just going to be like, you know, we're tired of this. We don't want any more of the same movie. Hopefully people will kind of get it into their heads and they'll boycott all these Disney movies, but... I like to leave Extraordinary Gentleman, the comic Tekkaman Blade says.
Greetings, my
follow 100 to subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Hope you didn't die laughing at me shoveling snow. I saw that for a second. Yeah, it was funny. Luckily, I don't have any snow here, but you know, it'll get snowy eventually. Hopefully, I can afford to live out here. That's the thing. I'd like to see a Dracula movie about the actual life of Vlad Tepes. Yeah, that would be good too. They should really do that. They'd probably screw it up with a bunch of CG. Of course they would. Because they'd have to keep it like supernatural. Because they always would. Hello, Mr. Roboto. Welcome. Nutcracker just cracked its budget at the box office. Did they remake the Nutcracker? Isn't there something opening this week? What's opening this week? Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes and see what's opening this week. Nothing. Oh god, there's absolutely nothing. Possession of Hannah something. Mogwai, Legend of the Jungle. Oh, Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle. I mean, like, Mogwai. Oh, the Mogwai book. Or movie. There's just so many Nutcracker movies. Are you kidding? I think they did. I think they did remake that. I figured you needed to punish someone someday. You can make them look at that picture. Oh, the Zardoz one or the snow shoveling one? Nutcracker came out a few weeks ago and no one noticed. That's, yeah, I don't even see it playing. It's not in the top box office. I guess that Robin Hood movie came out. Oops. I totally didn't even see that. Bohemian Rhapsody, Instant Family, Creed 2. I'm not even seeing a Nutcracker movie that's listed. The Nutcracker is Brie Larson's nickname. Absolutely. Hello, Stu on my side. Welcome. Please, no more Nutcracker. We already have enough of them. That's kind of what I say. Like with the Grinch and the Nutcracker and the Jungle Book and the Lion King. We already have one. We don't need another one. Period. Stop making the same movie. We already got one. Mogwai movie. Another Gremlins could be good if Joe Dante directs. No, I misread. It was Mowgli. Because I see M-O-W-G and then an I at the end. It's really, like, seriously, look at this. Look at this. If you just glance at it on your second monitor, you would see this as Mogwai. You could totally just glance at that as Mogwai. Not that I want to go to Rotten Tomatoes with anything, but I cringe when a woman says Nutcracker. The guy who created SpongeBob died today. Can we get an F in chat? You guys go right ahead and do the F in chat. I actually have never seen an episode of SpongeBob in my life. And I don't know why. I think probably because it came out after I was an adult, so. We can remake of Madeline? No, don't remake Madeline. Madeline, like the little girl in Paris with the two girls in a line who lives like with the nuns. No, don't remake Madeline. I think they have cartoons of it. That's all we need. I read those as a kid. I did read those as a kid. Yes, F in chat, Alan Sparks says. Critters is getting a TV show, so is Nightbreed. I did hear about that a little bit. So we do cover a lot of the horror stuff over on Midnight's Edge After Dark Horror podcast on Wednesdays. So, yeah, we did talk a little bit about the Critters thing. I don't know if that was actually, I can't remember now. Was that a deal that was going through or not? Can we do a live action version of the Emoji Movie? No. I'm going to say no, we can't. I'm just going to say no. I'm going to veto that right now. No Emoji Movies. Nightbreed TV series, it could be good. It could be. Oh, Bush and Ryu Cat, thank you so much for the $3 super chat.
Excellent!
Redhead, love your new place. Well, thank you so much. This is the temporary, hopefully temporary. So that if it's not temporary, then I will probably redecorate and move in all my crap. But no, this is just the temporary. This is my mom's house. But it's fine. It's okay for now. It's just small. That's the problem. This is just a back spare room in my mom's house. We need more Emoji Movies. No, we don't. What's the name of the horror podcast? We've been using the Goddesses of Gore, but I think we might be changing it. How long until the new place? It depends on how long it takes to get the loan approved, to get tax paperwork and stuff, to get this house sold. So it could be a month or two. I don't know. And we'll see. If we can't get a loan, then I guess we're stuck here. I don't know. Live action Wreck-It Ralph movie. No. They were filming the series of Critters, but with sci-fi announcement, and the streaming service was not supposed to be on shutting down. Oh, thank you for being a brand subscriber, Will Pearson. Yeah, some Midnight's Edge After Dark says, it's supposed to be a shutting down, not sure what the deal is. Oh, because of the streaming service, right? Harpies of Horror. don't know if we want to call Susan a harpy. That almost sounds like a bad name. I can take it because I can wear that on my sleeve. But what's your opinion on doing surgery on grapes? Why? Why are we doing surgery on grapes? You know, live action Angry Birds movie? No live action Angry Birds movies. We need a proper Doctor Who movie with a video game release on retro and modern consoles. I don't know. We need a Babylon 5 video game, I think, before a Doctor Who game. I think they have a Doctor Who game. I don't remember being very good. Yes. Why would it just be animated like the last one? They usually do. Yeah, I think they have a proper Doctor Who game. I know it's like Matt Smith Doctor, and I think River Song. They got her back, Alex Kingsman. There's several bad Doctor Who games. I believe it. I have the Doctor Who pinball on Pinball Arcade, but yeah, I really didn't get into the Doctor Who video games. Anytime I see something that's like licensed, that's always a red flag for me because they're usually not done very well. They're usually done as a cash grab tie-in to whatever thing. So I usually don't go and buy them. Most Doctor Who games are match 3 type games. Oh, so they're like phone games. I don't even count those. I thought there was one for the 360 that came out maybe 10 years ago. There are 4 or 5 phone games. Oh god, not phone games. No more phone games. The Doctor Who episode gave me bore syndrome. Do you see the American Doctor Who movie yet? Well, I've seen the one from like 96. I wouldn't say that was the American one, but that was the one that aired on American TV. The Paul McGann Doctor was in the 96 one. There's a mod for a while for Fallout New Vegas that was Doctor Who. That'd be cool. That'd be interesting. Hard to do a Babylon 5 movie with half the cast dead. Yeah, I don't think they would. I think maybe a video game would be something I would be interested in. But it probably wouldn't be a video game I would play. It would probably be very much like a Sins of the Solar Empire, Rebellion, whatever, or like one of those space games I would just be terrible at. Paul McGann was a wasted doctor. Well, they do have him on the audiobooks from what I heard. Astro Boy, there's an idea. There is an idea. We already got one. Look which one up. It was interesting. Which one? How about a Zathras-based Babylon 5 game? That would be cool. A Zathras-based one would be cool. I'm waiting today we get a great Doctor Who game. I want a Lego Doctor Who game where you play through the first 50 years of the Doctor in 1 or 2 big games. That would be neat. I don't know if they would make it though, because you would have to get some sort of game developer and company that could make a game like that. Okay, so Bush and Ryu Cat, Mecha Chat, want to play a game. Movies, everyone, you've seen. You were ashamed you didn't. Okay, I go first. I never saw Pulp Fiction. Let's see. So it would be, I would be ashamed that I didn't see it? I don't think I'm ashamed that I haven't seen movies that I can recall. Usually I didn't see a movie for a good reason. I don't know. What would be a movie I'd be ashamed of not seeing? Because I was like kind of proud that it took me so many years to. I'm kind of ashamed I finally caved and saw Titanic after all, and Avatar and Jurassic Park, all the big movies that I just didn't want to see because I was such a hipster. I don't know. Did you see Bohemian Rhapsody? I have not. I remember Freddie Mercury. I wasn't a huge Queen fan anyway. I don't know if I'd want to sit through 2 hours of Queen songs I don't like. I don't know. Lots of cult movies people miss all the time. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of cult movies I end up watching, though. Isn't that hate speech? No. See, how about a Doctor Who game where you can download the levels and adventures? Maybe. You might be able to do that. How's the ski in Colorado? I don't ski. I've never skied. I've never skied. I grew up here and I never skied, so. I watched 1980 Flash Gordon. I have not. I probably should have. I was a little too young for that. I'm ashamed I missed the chance to see Lord of the Rings in the cinema. I was 6 when it showed. Oh, well, that's more of a, that wasn't your choice, though. I'm trying to think what I wanted to see in the theater that I didn't, or what I wanted to see, period, that I haven't seen, or that I'm embarrassed that I haven't seen. I mean, maybe RoboCop, but to be fair, it was an 80s R-rated movie that I wouldn't have been allowed to see. So it might be RoboCop. Might be one I'm ashamed to say I haven't seen yet. So I'm more into snowboarding. No, I'm more into sitting in my office watching or making YouTube videos, talking to you guys. I'm not a big outdoorsy person. That's the thing. I'm really not huge into outdoorsy stuff. Tried skiing. It was really hard without the snow. You know I haven't seen RoboCop. That's just... Oh, I saw the remake in England, and that wasn't really my choice. The person I was visiting in England wanted to see it. Never skied either. I like my knees intact. And skiing was always a rich person thing. I could never afford skiing when I was a kid. Yes, watch the original RoboCop. I will. After Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90, I know what you're watching next. I'm not going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street remake. That's not going to happen. That will not happen. Gamepad says, I'm not a people person. I'd rather interact with other people through the net than talk to them in person. Yeah, that's kind of how I am too, because you guys are awesome, but I feel like I can get a word in. CD Horde, I'm the only person in Boulder who doesn't ski, bike, climb mountains, rocks, triathlon, or is vegan. Or isn't vegan. It's for the fans. What's for the fans? Why would you guys benefit from me watching Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake? I don't think anyone would benefit from me watching Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. You've seen Enemy Mine. I have seen Enemy Mine. I watched that a lot as a kid because I think somebody we knew had a VHS tape of it. So I saw it a lot when I was really, really little. Because we could, you want to watch me watch Nightmare on Elm Street? Because you get to see my reactions and then hear you bitch and then I won't be alone. Yeah, CD Horde is vegan. I like meat. It was vegan. I like meat. I like meat too. See, now I'm gonna have to like get something to eat. I need pizza or burgers or something, right? Don't watch the 2010 remake. The updated look of Freddy Krueger has pounds of makeup. It looked like he's melted cheese. It didn't look good. That was another thing on Dead by Daylight. They brought in Freddy on Dead by Daylight last year. And people are like, oh my god, you love Freddy. Are you going to play Dead by Daylight now? And I looked at it. I'm like, that's wrong Freddy. That's not Robert Englund. That's what's his name? Jamie something. I don't know his name. It's not Jamie something. What's Jackie Earl Haley's Jackie. So it's a girl's name. Aunt Jackie. From Roseanne. I don't know. Kill for a nice juicy steak. I'm not a steak person. That's another thing. I don't like steak or seafood. Steak is just too hard to chew. It's the new Freddy and Ready Player One. Same thing with the Turtles. I was pissed. Why can't we have the original? Why can't we have good things? There's so much for the 80s nostalgia. I know. You can have the 80s nostalgia. Well, at least they did have Chucky. Chucky looked right. Where's the nearest Bojo's? The nearest Bojo's, I think, is in Fort Collins? Or Longmont. I don't know. There's one in Fort Collins, there's in Longmont. I don't know where the nearest one is. I don't think there's one, like, really close by. I think I have to drive a ways no matter where I go. But there's Caesar's not too far. I think I'm just gonna hit Caesar's Pizza. It's cheap. Steak's too hard to chew. You're not doing it right. Well, then when it's cooked medium or rarer, then it doesn't taste good and it tastes like raw meat, which I don't like. I don't like raw beef, so I'm just not a steak person. No matter how you cook it, I'm not gonna like it. No matter what temperature it is, no matter what you do to it, no matter how you marinate it, there's just nothing I'm gonna like about beef. So I can eat a burger though. That's about the only thing. There's one in Arvada. That's even farther. In a nursing home and they'll pre-ray it. Well, I mean, as long as they like chop it up or make it into like ground beef. Make it into a burger. How about that? Doesn't have to be rare or medium. Can be well done and still tender. Yes, it can, but it still doesn't taste that great. It still tastes... That's another thing. I hate tasting the char from charcoal. I hate the black lines, so I like them done in a pan. I like them properly seasoned. I would rather just have a burger than a steak, to be honest. Five Guys in Boulder. Like, who can afford that? And not, who wants to drive? That's the thing. I can probably afford like $5 for dinner. And Pizza Happy's. I don't know what Happy's Pizza is. All the food talk's making me hungry. Me too. Yeah, it's around 54th and Wadsworth. That's way. I'm nowhere near that. I'm nowhere near Denver. Dump a cream of mushroom soup all over my steak. You could do that. I don't like mushrooms though either. Really not a mushroom fan. You need a Gordon Ramsay steak? No, I don't think so. I don't know. No matter what you do with it, it's not gonna taste good to me. Hello, Hardmark Channel, Jeremy. Hello, Mecha, my crimson-haired harpy. Well, thank you for being here. Who are crazy people, CD Horde? No steak and no seafood. You like hurting yourself or something? No, I like chicken. I like hamburgers. Yeah, we do have a couple of Jeremys that hang out here. I don't know how many Jeremys are there. Aren't there like 20 some in the Jeremy army now? I don't know how many there are. So there's going to be a remake of Kurt Russell's Big Trouble in Little China. I don't think it's going to be a remake. I heard it was going to be a... What was it, like a sequel? Butter chicken. I haven't had butter chicken. I like butter burgers, though. Why are you hiding in a closet? I think there are 140 Jeremys now. Yeah, there's about 37,000 Jeremy accounts. That's why his sub count is so high, because all of them are the Jeremy army. No. There's close to 150. That's a lot, man. There's over 100. That's crazy. The Jer army. Well, I know there's a lot of Annas, too. If you guys I have no idea who we're talking about. So Jeremy's an awesome YouTuber on YouTube. He's like the main guy on Geeks and Gamers, and he does a lot of kind of similar sort of videos, but he's like really more Star Wars. And yeah, he's a really awesome YouTuber. So he has a lot of people who make like different versions of him, and different accounts with different versions of him, like Proper Jeremy or like Hallmark Channel Jeremy. See, I don't think you guys have any dirt on me to make any fake random accounts, fake Mecha accounts. Yes, there's Jeremy Osteen, the preacher. See, I don't do a lot of I don't do like my annoying SJW Valley Girl sort of voices. So, have you made Mecha in Soul Calibur? I have not. I have not done any customization stuff in Soul Calibur. I found out that there's a mummy. I could do a mummy, but we'll work on that. Dominatrix Mecha. Isn't that kind of what my Mecha is anyway? Soul Calibur Mecha. Stephanie B, I gotta get back to the salt mines. Wish I could hang longer. Well, thank you for being here. No worries. I know people work, so I try and do like sometimes in the evening, sometimes in the afternoon. I had time in the afternoon. And I definitely wanted to get on here with you guys because like I was miserable this afternoon for a bit. But I'm feeling so much better now. Thank you guys so much for being awesome and amazing and wonderful. And oh, kisses for me. Oh, kisses for Stephanie. Melon lover Mecha. I don't love melon, though, do I? I don't think I love melon that much. Do I love melon? I'm not a huge watermelon fan. No, I don't think I'm that big of a melon person. I don't know. Still waiting for Moist Jeremy. Is there a Moist Jeremy account? I don't know. I would think maybe Hipster Mecha, but that's basically me. I don't know, maybe Spice Girl Mecha, because that's kind of one that's a little embarrassing, but I do know way too much about the Spice Girls. Red Dead Online is coming this week. Who can't wait to play? What is going on in Red Dead Online? I haven't even beat like the main story yet because I've been playing all these other games. Yeah, I did see the comment about Bojo's in Arvada. That's way the crap out there. I mean, it's just closer to go to Longmont or something. But it's also too expensive. No watermelon either. Is there any good food you do like? Well, I like chicken. And I like burgers. And I like pizza. I love pizza. And I love Mexican food. I would prefer Mexican food over anything. Get me a good burrito and then I'm happy. Do I know what they really want? They really want a zig a zig ah is what they wanted, if I can remember correctly. I don't know. Oh, melons means boobs. Those I do like. You can see the boom mic. Oh no, that's okay. It's supposed to be in frame. Because you're supposed to talk into this side, not the top. I see a lot of people who talk into the very top of their microphones. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to talk into it where it says like blue. Your voice is supposed to go here and not on this side. The stream is buffering. It's probably because you're on mobile. I'm sorry. Is Swedish Mecha 25% different than Mecha? Probably. I like Mex-Men food. Yes, Mexican food is the best. They have the best... God, I haven't gone to the burrito place yet. That's another one I have to go to. The Mex-Men. More like the Doom mic. It's more of a... It's just a blue Yeti. I mean, you can kind of... You can't see the boom arm much. I've got a scissor boom. You can't really see it. And then, of course, I've got my shock mount on there. Later, Mecha got to work. Stay frosty. Well, thank you for being here, Mr. Roboto. We know All Saints were better than the Spice Girls. I don't remember All Saints. We're coming to Flint, Michigan. La Familia is the best taco. That sounds good. That kind of sounds like a burrito. What was the name of the burrito I got? I took a picture of it so I could actually oh, where is it? It'd be on my camera, not in my Twitter. It'd be my camera. I took a picture. Is Scissor Boom related to Scissor Punch? Yes. They are distant cousins. Alright, what's this burrito? La Favorita burritos. That's the burrito I got that I really liked. I had to take a picture of it. Come on, flip upside down. Camera. That is the burrito I got that I really liked. And it's just a cheapy, like, $2 burrito. It's turning into the Food Network. I know. I think I might have to do some sort of cooking segment once we get settled. If we end up buying the house that we saw, it's actually got a really nice kitchen. So, the first part of Tank Girls, the Spice Girls met while in the audition line. Oh no, I didn't know about that. Gamepad. What if CBS were to make and release a game based on STD for consoles as far back as the GameCube? Would you buy it or burn it? Why would I buy it or burn it? Why wouldn't I just leave it there for somebody else to throw away their money on? I would not buy any game based on Star Trek Discovery. Give me a burrito now. Cooking video, maybe. Cooking with your favorite redhead YouTube harpy. I could make chocolate chip cookies out of yellow cake mix. I can make a lot of Mexican food. I can make a lot of I don't know, what else do I make? Some German food sometimes. Chef Mecha. I'm not a good cook. I'm not a chef. I'd burn the store for stocking it. Yes, burn it. Let it join ET in the Atari ET in the landfill. Now, I don't know. A video on making sandwiches? Maybe. I could make a couple of sandwiches. It just depends. Inkle says, you guys have fun. I must head out now. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream here pretty soon anyway. Who else is live? SC Reviews looks like he's going live. Oh, SC Reviews is going live. Midnight's Edge After Dark. Are you guys going live? Are we going live in a bit? If you want me to, I will wrap up and then I will get rolling on your channel. I don't see Midnight's Edge After Dark going live. Is it too late? Is Rob at Trivia? Did we lose our window? I'm so sorry. Can't I get a hold of Rob? But maybe we can. Yeah, if you want to set up a stream, sure. I will wrap mine up and then maybe take 15 minutes to maybe grab some food or something. Cook porgs. Actually, Jeff from World Class Bullshitters does do a face reveal on a video where he did cook porgs. So go check that out. God, where... Do I have a link for... I don't have a link for that. I don't have anybody who's, like, linking stuff, but... So I love Mattel for which... Nice getting in a stream later on. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Yeah, go make a steak sandwich. I might just send my mom to get pizza. That might be what I do. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. This really helped cheer me up. Makes me feel a lot better. Man, I still need to figure out what to do about this whole house stuff, but I don't feel so bad right now. You should put the podcast on iTunes. Maybe one, I don't know, one of these podcasts. These aren't really podcasts. If I could do like a weekly podcast or something, Maybe we could do that. I don't know who I would get to like do a weekly podcast though, who isn't like affiliated with somebody who wouldn't want it on iTunes. But so I couldn't ask Tom because I don't want to piss off Andre. In case you guys didn't know, Andre's kind of scary. but yeah. But if I could find somebody like to do a podcast every week, I don't know if I could carry one myself. I could be a good sidekick. Like if I could get somebody like Doomcock Mecha to do a podcast every week. I don't think we could do it though. I don't think we could schedule it because I know he's super busy and I'm super busy. But Andre is not scary. He's just European. See, that's the type of thing I would love to have, some sort of a weekly podcast with Doomcock. But the problem is, what would we talk about too? I don't know. Would you ever create a Twitch channel? I do have a Twitch channel. My Twitch is random game user 42. Let me see if I can load it up here for you guys. Twitch. But I do some gaming here too. So I don't know. I might have to go back to Twitch. I do have affiliation with Twitch, so I can. Oh, and Planet Tobor's live. Actually, if you guys do like gaming, you can go and say hi to Planet Tobor. He's making an awesome Viking game where you can punch sharks in the face. It's really cool looking. That's actually what he's showing off right now. He is live right now. But I do have a Twitch channel. I'm sure you can find some way to collaborate with Doomcock. I don't know. He's so busy. Just got home and joined in. Greetings. Hello, BlueCat42. I think we are probably going to be moving over to a Midnight's Edge After Dark sort of stream in maybe a half an hour or so. Go sub to that channel too. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, and if you guys do follow my Twitch channel, it does pop up on here too. Just the same thing with new subscribers. They do pop up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Also, let me give you a link to the Midnight's Edge thing. Yeah, we got some Star Trek trailers. I did see the Star Trek trailer. I wasn't really going to talk about it too much. Yeah, Trek Yards is live right now. Everybody's live right now. I mean it. I want that burrito. I want that burrito too. I need to go buy more of those. Those are amazing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a blast. We've had like 70 people most of the stream. It only went down to 55 when I said I was wrapping. So this is really awesome. So we've got a lot of choices to go watch. Trek Yards is live right now, but come right back over to Midnight's Edge After Dark. We're going to go live in a little bit. Herpes McDurpington is going to make a steak. But yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out. Here is the link to the Midnight's Edge After Dark podcast, and I will see you guys over there in a few minutes. Bye!